eyes of a stranger can last to fall, but never gone.
What is going on, guys? The Royal Princey here. It's been a while since I've been on Extraction. I was actually hoping to get on Extraction at some point, only because I don't want this game to die, frankly, and I know that it might at some point, you know, regardless of how long I stay on this game. But I want to be able to get back to a game that I was honestly really good at. I know that it's, to some people, it may not be as competitive or as strategical as it is, or as intense as it is, as Rainbow is, but like Siege. But honestly, this game does hit a good spot as far as challenging. Like, it's it's way more challenging than R6 is, or Siege is, sorry. So I'd rather stick with something that I know I can still keep my gun skill with, but keep a good headspace, a good strategy, a good way to push through and keep a good mindset, maybe, you know. So I think I might start kind of like slow and steady by just doing like some moderate to then going up to severe. I think that's what it is, severe. I think that's what it is. Let's see. Or critical. Critical is like the highest difficulty. And of course, within the recent update, which was like a few years ago, where they added new Archeans and stuff like that. Not really new, but like they added what's it called? The Immortal Smasher, the Archean Havoc, stuff like that. Like, but like I think, let me see. Like the Proteans are actually pretty okay, depending on what you're going up against. But like the Smoker, the Feral Grunt, and then like the Spiker, the Storm Spiker, like these guys are so much harder. I'm glad that they made it a little bit more intense. So with that being said, I hope to at least get some acknowledgement as far as anything goes. So we'll see. I don't know why my Google just activated for some reason. Okay. So I'm gonna do some Monolith Gardens, just easing my way up there to kind of get myself back into the flow of this game, because I know I'm gonna need it. Hope y'all are doing well, by the way. I'm gonna pause the music just for the intensive flow of the game. I think I might bring up some of the music from the game, actually, just because I know that it's kind of quiet. I took out some of the music in this game. Let me do that real quick, actually. Oh, I can't do that until I get into the game, actually.
I'd prefer to fight for the sky,
Jaeger.
but I'm good on the ground too.
Ooh, compensator. Extended barrel, actually. That's fine. I'm gonna try no grip. See how that feels. Yeah, this is day 1 out of 353 of playing nothing but Extraction. That's what I'm gonna keep this whole thing going, is with Extraction.
Recursion protocols in effect. Activating all trackers.
R&D needs Archean tissue samples. Something about cell structures that keep
Let me
mutating.
actually change my
Your target
sensitivity real
is in
quick.
this subzone.
just feels a little choppy. Let me try the S curve. It just feels really choppy. I don't know. Not a big fan of the. I know it's like old sensitivity, so. Wait, what? I just saved this. There you go.
Your objectives just are. Try a recon tool if you've got one.
I don't. What was it? Locate and take down the target? Oh yeah, the music, my bad. Hold on. This mofo gotta be here, bro.
Right there. Take it down when it's not alerted.
Wait, then why does this game have shadows? Excuse me? A little interesting. I have a glue grenade.
Won't be rolling their thumbs when they see this new acquisition.
Kinda helps. Anyways.
Goes there. Scratch that water.
interest here.
Reloading here!
Airlock sequence. Subzone transition in effect.
Nutrient node helps the nest to regrow, but inject enough stasis foam and the whole process stops. Killing nests might make you feel good, but disabling a nutrient node? Now that's more dopamine for you.
God, this sensitivity feels so weird. Plug the nutrient node with foam. No nest have pulses on it.
Your approach so far is working. Keep at it.
I don't know why I'm so locked in right now. I don't mean to, but I am.
We think the database is linked to the power system here.
Airlock sequence. Subzone transition in effect.
Nest mapping data indicates the presence of aberrant nests here. Find them.
Reload! Reloading!
malignant neoplasm will be within reach for you to get a sample.
First mission, not bad. I know that it was just easy, but still. I have a long way to go. Even to like bring up my people or my operators levels too. Like, can I see his eyes in this helmet? Interesting. Okay, next is Liberty Island. And then at some point, whenever I'm getting a little bit more into the game, I'll do like some challenges like critical only, all maps, you know, like I must survive. If I don't survive one of the maps, then I move backwards. And I go back, actually I start from the beginning. How about that? I start from the beginning of all the incursions. Let me know down in the chat here, or probably I'm gonna probably post this on YouTube anyways, so only because I really like to play this game, and therefore also hopefully find some people that actually play this game still, because that'd be kind of cool to play with people that actually play this game. You know, not people that dip on the game because it doesn't have any potential, which it does. You just gotta give it a chance. Honestly, you're gonna give games a chance. What was it again? It was rescue, sabotage, and nest tracking. So to strategize here, you would have to have someone who's going to be useful for not only the extracting the asset, but also sneak to plant. I would say Vigil, but Vigil's not going to be as trap worthy for sabotage. So I need to play someone that actually has both the stealth and trap capability. So that would probably be like Echo maybe.
Don't ask me what I'm doing. You'll just end up confused.
Oh, I do this pistol. At least now you can hear the music now, so I mean, very little, but I'm gonna try and forgot I have a time limit.
Got an SOS from this subdome. They secured key data and can't get out. Exfil our React personnel.
Time to get dirty.
Get the asset to extraction.
Let's go.
Exfil the asset. Protect them at all costs. Place the package in the extraction pod. I'm glad you got deployed for this rescue.
I took the long way.
The comms officers told me Lady Liberty is in the first word of
This game may not have what Siege has, but it still has a nostalgic vibe to what came of Siege before all this stuff came in, or all this the other stuff came to be. Like, you always gotta look to the past sometimes and really look at what you have in front of you besides what is being just thrown upon your lap. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say right now, but it's good to play some old games, you know, not just what's continuously being worked on and being so people kind of like want to play and push towards that game and all that stuff. Like, I think to come back to other games that you know that had potential, or you know that are good, can really hit a little bit at home. Like, can hit like a little nostalgic part of it. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it's whatever.
Allow the enemy to adapt, even regrow carapace. It's some weird.
Oh, this one's
ecosystem
sabotage, yeah.
relationship. Locate those spines.
What the? Oh. I was like, what's blocking me? Being soft block right now.
Set the charges and guard the site until they detonate. Protect the charges until they detonate.
Is it nothing but sowers?
Archies are attacking the charges. Take them out. Anymore. Good news for us.
Your approach so far is working. Keep at it.
Spectron. Spectro.
Airlock sequence. Subzone transition in effect.
Find dormant nests and set auto trackers on them. React needs the latest data on the parasite's ecosystem. It keeps changing, so we need to keep up. Place auto trackers for our React scientists.
stage isn't resolving the statue so much as absorbing. No one understands how. Yes.
Auto tracker activated. Auto tracker activated.
Test mapping complete. The scientist just gave me the thumbs up. Good job.
React provides secure sanitary facilities so researchers maximize time spent in the hot zone.
When ready, call in the helo. The Pioneer is on standby. React, pride, and joy. Just don't let it go to your head.
Yo, what's good? What's good, Ghost? And last not least, PlayStation. I'm doing good. I don't know if you can tell by the title. I'm gonna be playing this game for the whole year, and kind of like mixing and matching things to do with this game. I know that this isn't like a very popular game right now. I don't know if you've heard of Extraction, but it still has all the mechanics of course, Siege and everything. But I think my skill was mainly for either solo or daily streams. There's should be some potential daily streams. If I go like on a break for like a couple of days, that means I went like on a vacation. I'll let you know. But mainly on the 16th and 17th, I'm gonna be off for those 2 days. So I will be coming back, and I'm gonna be doing daily streams for sure. So serial scan, triangulation, rescue. Let's do IQ, but let's bring
I'm a
like
fast learner and an overachiever. A dangerous combination for someone with a gun.
but let's do like maybe like an impact grenade. Impact grenade. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing this game, and I'm also gonna be posting them on YouTube as well. Yeah, so I can kind of keep that active as well. It's the same thing as I think it's just called the Royal Prince or Princey. I think I actually kept it as Royal Princey on YouTube. It's the same little RP logo on YouTube, so it's not hard to find. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting these on YouTube. So as soon as this is the end of the stream, I'm gonna post it, and then we'll see how everything goes for the next videos.
And they react to our emitters.
Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Just thought I can kind of get back into some old games that I know that had potential, but are not being currently worked on anymore. And plus, I really miss this game. I miss fighting and being challenged by the Arcanes and everything. But I'm gonna see how long it'll take until they finally acknowledge the game and come back to it, maybe. Oh, I saw something go over here. No.
If you're having trouble
Trying to think of what to say.
Try a recon.
I'm doing good. Hope I can get like a small audience to at least watch this, maybe. Again, I know it's not popular, but I'm hoping that maybe I can spread something. Hopefully, people can start acknowledging it. Hopefully, and you're like, hey, you know, let's bring Extraction back, because the game blew up the moment that it came out on Xbox, and then people just stopped playing it. And I'm like, bro, it honestly does have a lot of potential to potentially come back in general, because I know that they've just finished bringing Siege X, and I honestly think since they've already done that, let's say they kind of like died down on Siege X already, or on Siege, and like in general, and just say let's go back to some old games that I know that we had. And like, I know that they can't bring back Vegas. I know they can't bring back a lot of other games that they've shut down as far as the server goes. And I don't want the servers to shut down on this one, only because I like the idea of playing with viewers or playing with people that I could probably find here on the game, like online servers and stuff like that. I don't want to have the problem of trying to find a game after like hours and hours of waiting queue, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I want to be able to have people playing this game, not by force, but hopefully they get the chance to play and enjoy it, get the challenge, and to enjoy how the obstacles you have to face, and you have to still act strategic about it. And, like, this is a fun game. Oh yeah, I've seen some gameplay of that. I don't know. I'm kind of like 50-50 with it, only because I don't know how to really I've seen some gameplay. I've seen my dad play it. I've seen other streamers play it. I don't know how to feel about it, only because I'm sure it has a lot of survival and a lot of other aspects to like what other survival games are, or raiding games are, like scavenging, but I'll look into it. I'll look into it for sure. And whenever that comes, then I'll start streaming it. But for the moment being, I'm gonna see how long it will take for me to either get tired of playing this or try my best to kind of revive this game. Not only as gameplay wise, but as hopefully to be able to get it noticed for other people to play it, like I said earlier.
Heads up, enemy inbound.
Oh shit. I just realized that I'm playing by myself. Oh. Where? Oh.
Data transfer.
No, that one's done.
Here's the next set of data. inbound. Move to the next scan area.
Okay. Next room. How many impacts? So I have 17 impacts. Holy shit. Imagine having that many impacts on Siege. Nope. I got his knees.
Wall fortified.
Thank you.
Wall secured.
Initiating data transfer.
Hostiles on approach.
Data transfer complete.
We got all the data. You're unraveling behind the anomalies.
I don't know why I keep reloading. I have like so many bullets. I'm an idiot.
You're driven, and it shows. Carry that into the next subzone.
Alright. What else is in here? Nothing? Okay. Which one's this one? Triangulation?
Subzone transition.
Yeah, okay. This one will be easy.
Parasite activity is causing the tremors.
Okay.
Find the seismic stations our scientists left in this subzone to analyze and dissipate the waves.
Oh. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Throwing impact.
Start the triangulation.
Seismic triangulation. Heading down now.
Good. Make your way to the next station.
Seismic triangulation. Stand by for stabilization.
Seismic waves are being disrupted. Our scientists couldn't have done it without you.
I'm reloading.
Alright. Got through that pretty quickly.
Keep up the advance. We're done in this subzone. Move to the next one.
Airlock sequence. Subzone
I should
transition
try
initiated.
playing this on PC at some point.
We got an SOS from this subzone. They secured key data and can't get out. Exfil our React personnel.
RET active. Sweeping perimeter.
There's our personnel. Prep for exfil.
Come on, bitch!
Get the assets to the extraction pod.
I'm reloading.
Exfil the passage. Use the extraction pod. I'm glad you got deployed.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can't tell if you brought your A game. It's too easy for you.
That is completion of moderate, which is the easiest level, yes, but got that through pretty well. Let's say tomorrow I do some moderate. Just wanted to make this a quick, simple little video. I know that I could be going on for hours, but I just wanted to take the time to kind of revisit this game. You know, like I said, hopefully at some point can bring it back and just really get a good grasp of what this game was supposed to have. And honestly, guys, I miss this game. I didn't mean for that to happen. I put my controller down right on the button. My bad. But yeah, guys, just like I was saying, it's good to come back to an old game. I know this is an old game. Technically speaking, it's like 5 years old. No, 2023 is whenever they stopped doing development on Extraction. So it's been 3.5 years, more or less. Maybe, no, I think it's been a little bit more than that, but I'm not quite sure. I completely forgot when Extraction came out. I can actually see the... when it came out, let's see. Came out in 2022. It was just a whole year of maybe like a whole year of development, and they just stopped. And then as soon as they stopped, Another 3 years went by, and then came Siege X. And then came Siege X. Crazy how they stopped development for that, but then they continued to try and fix Siege where it was at. Honestly though, if they already finished doing that, they should just come back to the older games, like Extraction for example. Honestly, they should. Plus, they're not even in control that much anymore because now they've given the whole thing to Vantage Studios. So I'm hoping that Vantage Studios says, hey, well, we've seen one of your recent games, it was Extraction, let's go and try and retweak that or fix it up or add some of the stuff that CJX has, but to kind of give it more flavor, give it more, like make it more refreshed, that these maps can transform, or like that'd be kind of cool. Like I don't know if you play like Call of Duty Ghost, like in some parts of like maps, whenever you do like multiplayer mode, and then you would get the 25 kill streak, or the 35 kills, 20 something 35 something, I forgot what it was. I think it was a 25 kill streak. Once you get that, the whole nuke drops on the map, everybody dies, you get all those kills, and then like the map just transitions, or it shapes into like it's the same map, it's just corrupted. I think something like that would be kind of cool, where you're still playing the exact map, but then there's like moments where it's kind of corrupted and you have to kind of like take another part in New York City, or just, I don't know, make an additional map for each and every one of them, and so you only have 4 instead of 3, to kind of give every single one a chance to have a chance in the pool for for the assessments. For example, the assessments would have another map to kind of pick off from any of the other ones when it would have the weekly cycle. But other than that, guys, I hope that they do come back to this game. That's the reason why I'm going to be playing this game until the game finally gets acknowledged some way, somehow. And I'll be there when that day comes. But at the moment, let's see how the rest of this gameplay goes. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of take the moment to play, to kind of get warmed up into it. I know it's going to seem like it's going to be too easy to just split through all of it, but I know it's going to be challenging, because the more I go through all these other levels and I start doing like Tenderloin, for example, and I stay on cautious, I'm going to stay on cautious throughout the entire bit of what that whole part of the missions are. And then Alaska, so on and so forth. I do the Eurydice Valley on Severe, and I go down the list all the way up until Nome. And then, of course, Truth and Consequences, you know, so on and so forth. I do Sierra County Hospital, and I do it on critical, like only on critical. I get all that XP, I get the mutation. There's a 50% mutation on cautious. Severe has a 75% mutation, and a critical has a 100% mutation. So it's given every single incursion. That's going to be hella crazy to not only make videos off of, but to get the party going, you know. Kind of make this streams interesting. Hopefully be interactive with you all. Hopefully I can get some of you all to play with, you know, just to see if anybody comes up on the stream and stuff like that. So we'll kind of keep it active, we'll kind of keep it flowing, kind of keep it refreshed. Hopefully I get some people to play with in general, and then just make challenges up as we go. Like as soon as we finish everything, maybe do some of the assignments, maybe do some Maelstrom Protocol. I love Maelstrom Protocol. I know it's kind of like ranked, but it's not entirely. You do kind of rank up and see kind of at your placement of what ranking you are. Let me actually show you. You see on the right side here, you have Diamond, which is the highest class, but you have to reach all through 10 incursions in that portion of the map. So for example, if I play co-op right now, it's in San Francisco. It could be either Tenderloin, it can be either any other map. So it's quite a challenge. This whole incursion thing of the Maelstrom Protocol is quite a challenge. I would say do it whenever you have a decent amount of your operators, because you'll have if you can see there on the left side where it says stage 150. Stage 150, is that like how many times it's been cycling to do the Maelstrom Protocol? That's been a long time if it's at a stage 150. But anyways, yeah, you get to use any of the upgrades that you have at a certain level to then use in that specific incursion of course, ranked Maelstrom protocol. So you'll rank up the more you go into every single part of the incursion. Like if you stop at maybe 4, the highest would probably be is like silver at the most, maybe silver. But if you keep going up to maybe like 7 or 8 out of I think 9 incursions, I'm not sure. I think it's like about 9 incursions, you'll reach diamond. Off the bat, you reach diamond, and you'll get R6 credits or React credits. My bad. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's quite challenging. And then at some point when I know I've met that mode of what I've done so far, I'm gonna make it more challenging and be like, okay, I'm gonna do like what's it called? I'm not gonna start at cautious. Is it cautious, right? Cautious is like the lowest. Okay, moderate. Moderate is the lowest. Cautious is the one that is like normal mode, which is fine. I'll start with cautious and then work my way through doing all the maps on every single part of these missions. And let's say if I die in San Francisco on the Enterprise Space Foundation, if I die there, I have to restart all the way back to New York and climb I have to kind of like climb the ladder as far as the difficulty goes for the difficulty I'm using, which is cautious, because I don't want to start at moderate. Moderate's too easy. I think I kind of want to get a little bit of a challenge at like a normal level with cautious, and then just go through every single map. And if I pass that, then I move on to the next one. But I stick with that level that I've already passed on, and I go on to the next one. If I die within that next one, let's say I die on police station, for example, on Severe, I move back to the beginning on Monolith Gardens on the same part of New York. I don't go back to moderate. I stay in Severe since it's like a checkpoint. I'm gonna make like every single difficulty. If I reach through all the levels, I make it a checkpoint so that I can keep going and work my way back, but still keep myself at that same level that I've already achieved going up towards. So we'll see. We'll see how that kind of makes it interesting. We'll see what other things I can do, like maybe make some loadouts up and see how I can work with that, make it more challenging for myself in the mix of it. We'll see if I can probably do some like polls or something on Twitch or something like that, or kind of keep the Twitch flow a little bit better. But other than that, guys, hope you all enjoyed. I am definitely gonna be streaming more. I'm gonna be making more of these videos for sure, just to kind of post for y'all to see if you like them or not, and to see how long it'll take until the game gets acknowledged. Until then, guys, you all take care. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
White light stuck in a dark room, we're running on guard, fumes got nothing to breathe. Oh, am I getting heated? The air that we're breathing is heavy and sweet. Darkened days are coming, keep running faster, so there's time to spare. I know we're still learning, we're burning faster through this paper than air.